Hello Internet, Sir Mutton here, and we are back in Guck, as you can see, and it is time to pull. And pull we shall. Time to run like hell. And I've got a respawn in front of me. That is some bad luck. That is not going to bode well for me. And as you can see, I am taking a lot of damage. And that is how it is when you don't have So. And, well, it looks like I have So down there in my effects, but that is probably haste. And it is time to feign death. And wait for that heal. And, it's an awkward moment when everyone's just kind of sitting there and you're like, hey, yeah, so how about them jets, or I don't know. So yeah, I probably should have pulled aggro off the cleric here from all three froglocks. I don't know what I was thinking. That way he could cast, but that's just a newbie mistake, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we've got an interesting group here. So we've regrouped, kept a few of the same people, and picked up some new members. Fleabit is the shaman. The Vishan is the cleric. Merdif or Murdiff or whatever. That would be the rogue. That's the DPS along with me, damage per second. If you don't know the acronyms, a lot of acronyms in this game, and I just accidentally looted there. That's what happens when you're toggling with right click. It's very difficult. Anyhow, back onto the roll call here, doing a head count. A, B, C, D, E, F, G is the cleric, and Kasaga is the druid. So we got a little bit of crowd control, not too shabby. Things are gonna, they're gonna go quite okay, in theory. It's when you usually set up groups. The idea is that things will go well. So yeah, I'm taking a walloping here. I'm taking a beating. I'm basically the tank, and kind of a paper tank. Actually, really kind of a paper tank. But we still managed to survive and kill quite a few mobs. And that is the whole idea. And now it's time to sit. Everyone has to med up and get their mana back. And there's somebody on his corpse run. Oh, the walk of shame. The naked run. Oh well, it happens. It happens. I'll look the other way. I'm not judging you. These things, they happen. And now it's time for me to pull again. Kind of getting a little antsy. I don't know. I get that kind of problem. I don't know when I'm supposed to pull. People don't really give you a lot of updates on their mana. I try to do that when I'm the caster, especially if I'm the cleric. I say, hey, I've got 20 mana, I've got 30 mana, up and up and up until, I'm over 50 or 60, so it's manageable. But people don't really seem to do that too much when I'm in groups. I don't know. It's helpful, I'll tell you that. Certainly it does help a lot. You get a kind of an idea of what to do. But I guess there's just no up to the minute, update from, Al at the weather desk. Oh well, hey, that's that's to each his own. But for myself, as a long-time cleric, that certainly is my choice. Everyone needs to be informed. So yeah, we're laying away some froggies, doing quite well. Everyone's in miniature form except for me and the cleric over there. And well, I feel kind of powerful. And these things, well, they're all illusions because I do not do not know how to handle myself down here, and everyone else seems to. Oh, and I'm sorry. Apparently the druid isn't in miniature form either. Oh well, we got some discrimination going on in this group. Some of us would like to be small as well, just for the cool factor, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, actually, just recently on the server, kind of to get away from the main topic here, there was a new update, a new patch implemented. Not a huge one actually. I don't even know if it was a patch. Just had to kind of shut down the server for a few minutes, like 20 minutes. And well, they implemented the epics, so those are in. Those are now a viable option. And the great side effect of this is, seeing as I cannot even fathom going near the epic quest for my monk, is that I'll actually be able to get to other camps now because they won't be permacamped. A lot of people have gone elsewhere for quite a while, it seems like. It's only been a day or two since epics were released, and already some people have theirs. I swear, between Oh, geez. I want to say within the first 20 hours somebody had one. And, oh, there we go. There's the train. And we just got trained. If you'll remember from the earlier footage, Acrux, the ranger, he was in Crushbone in some of my footage, and Orc Highway, uh, he didn't die. He only died once, and that was because he was AFK. Well, here you'll see his corpse later on, and he did just train us, although he gave us fair warning, so that was all fine. Everquest etiquette, uh, still, still alive and well, and so are we. And I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm trying to target the right mob, and it's just not working for me. I targeted my group mates and hit assist, and it's just nothing doing, man. And I am just making a mess of this. I'm feign deathing, and I'm not targeting correctly, and I'm frustrated. Oh, I can't stand it sometimes. You know, if you had a good spell, you could just land it right now, and you wouldn't have any problems. But, well, these are the woes of being a melee class. And to my left, Sensei there has knuckle dusters, and I believe that would be a jade mace. That seems like that would be a good pairing with that knuckle duster there. General choice is to go with that. And of course, there's the essence of Dole over there, and Wolfie's offhand. And I'm still standing here. What am I doing? Come on. God. There's even worse footage, but I kind of left it out. I decidedly left it out, actually. I was supposed to help split a pool by tagging a mob, and I brought quite a few with me and died, and I killed a few people in our group. So, well, I decided to leave that out. I'm omitting it. And there's Acrux there. Acrux, Bcrux. And he's going back to apologize and whatnot. You know, these things happen. And now it's time to kill some more mobs. We have a taste of our blood. And, well, it's not easy being green, as they're soon to find out. And, well, these things are all part of learning how to group effectively. Having several mobs at once, and then focusing your attention on the right one. If you do not have a measure, you gotta get that caster. That's the first thing to go. Else you're pretty much SOL. It's all over for you. They'll just keep healing, and they'll keep nuking, and all hell breaks loose. Pretty soon you got a train on your hands. So yeah, I'm still in my raw silk robe here. Nice and yellow. It's yellower than I remember. I seem to remember a more dingy tan color, but, well, oh well. These things are out of my hands. And that was just a mistake. And I didn't make it for once. That was somebody intimidated. That was Wolfie's bad. And, well, I can't say I haven't done it myself. And that was a double negative. I can say I've done it myself, because I have. I've accidentally hit quite a few of the wrong hotkeys, and intimidation has been one of them. Hasn't been that bad, though. This is certainly classic Everquest. And you know you get a zone soon. You gotta get the hell out of here. You gotta pick up, and just run. And the ogre has the right idea in mind. Everyone else is starting to catch on, but we're kind of slow. And seeing as Feign Death has failed me on more than one occasion, I've decided, well, the hell with it. Let's just get into the zone. Auto zone. It's so bad that you have like these commercials embedded in your mind with these little jingles and slogans. It's so bad. Anyhow, we've zoned safely, no deaths to report, and all is well for the most part. I am sitting in the comfort of a ogre's crotch, and, well, it smells just about as bad as Guck itself. Yep, it's all smelly and dingy and warm and moist. And I'll stop with the adjectives. Anyhow, yep, we're all there. Now it's time to leave. We've got our experience. Not too many deaths. We didn't incur too many losses. And somebody fell down below in the water. And I'm sure many of you have had this happen, or have had a group mate do this. And I myself fell the first time I was here, and it did not spell well for me. I did manage to get out, but I just really had a hard time. Took about 10 minutes. Wasted a lot of time. Made a complete boob of myself. And, well, I still have egg on my face from that incident. Anyhow, we got him out. All was well. The ogre jumped down there and helped him up, showed him the way. There's actually a dark elf down there in this little enclosed area that's under the water. You can get under and access it. And he cons red to most anyone who would be hunting in this area. And he is threateningly. He will kill you. Luckily, he doesn't aggro from the water, so unless you're really, really thick, you don't get it. You should be okay. Anyhow, yeah, we're back up in the scryer's room here, and we actually get to kill the scryer and loot. And our caster here, our necromancer, Dem Bones, we picked up a necromancer somewhere in there. She got the loot because it's need before greed, and that is how I roll. I think that's like the best way to do things. Certainly, certainly my option. You know, I'd rather somebody have something they need than me getting what I want. Call me an altruist, I don't care. Well, actually, misanthrope might also fit. I don't know. Using some big words today, though. Gonna get out my thesaurus. Gonna get out my dictionary. So, yeah. That's one thing I want to do. I want to get a character like a caster, and I want to get some books and dual wield some tomes and just, you know, rock those out. Nothing wrong with that, you know? So, yeah. Scryer's down. Time to kill the pit. Pit's going down, too. Got the nice Minotaur axe texture there. That's always cool. I remember those from way back when. So anyhow, yeah, this about wraps it all up. We did alright for ourselves. Not some great loot, but some really good experience. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And until next time, keep your trains to a minimum. And stay healthy and stay well.